was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10.
Want to bring it closer?
Now we on top once again, yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter. Because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Play action. Haskins. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Again, it's Haskins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Throwing again, here's Haskins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Flush to his right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Bullock's kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, first and 10 at their own 16. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Get on the show.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. That's complete to Mooney. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking to throw, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Cordero Patterson there to make the grab. And the Bears will extend their lead. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Makes the score Bears 10. Buccaneers.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Buccaneers, nothing.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going
let's
to
get the
do?
fuck
You
out of
don't
here.
go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And the throw left sideline.
Oh, he caught that.
Incomplete.
No.
Couldn't keep. His feet in. Second down. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's free
We out,
going
baby.
down the left side.
We out.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Raheem Mostert, 84 yards as the Bears push further out in front. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he returns this to the 22.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
Here's Brady to throw. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30.
Go, baby. You can came to
That's
play.
the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins.
Oh,
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Shaquille Barrett able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On play action, Haskins. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
No.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On second and goal, Haskins.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. So after the INT, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Fights him off. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Brady again. And it's caught.
This man ran away from his play.
Touchdown Buccaneers. From 17 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, That took him away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him as he pulls it in.
That's good.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Haskins. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
In the same place?
Pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Haskins going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Got a man open, it's Wims. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
"13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. To throw, it's Brady. Rolling to his right. Going up top for Miller. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson. Brady's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, it's Haskins. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. To return, here's Agnew. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
On play action, it's Brady. Going deep this time for Miller. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the... And now look at him go. 30, 10, touchdown, Chicago. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes.
I told you I was going to lose
While
this
this
guy.
game is far from over, I love their approach.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
Dinner's on me.
The conversation post, because officials
Dinner's on me, guys.
throw the flag, but you call
Where we
the
going?
flag. You
All right, it's
demand
closed. Yo, you should try. Which one did you guys go to, by the way?
At their own 25-yard line.
What? Where though?
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Brady. There's the
Oh,
Penn
good
State
fucking-
man. It's Chris
Yeah, yeah.
Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Brady. He's got Evans. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Brady's pass complete to Mike Evans. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
My
shit.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here's Mostert. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
50 Cent, Mike, 50 Cent. What we got? What we got? What we got? 50 Cent, the ball. 50 Cent, the ball. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
This is Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Going up top for Miller. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones taking it in. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think
There's so much shit on there.
Almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Yeah, we dominate today. We want this. Back. Tight go. Check.
They run with Patterson, and he stopped immediately there.
By the running back.
No gain on the play there, second down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bucs' 48-yard line.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Haskins under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16.
They go play action now. Haskins. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 14.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. from the gun. It's Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake. Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
A quick throw by Brady complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, it's Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
22-yard line.
From the 22, Brady. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
9 yards. And the Buccaneer
from the shotgun to give to Jones. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 20. Looking to throw, Haskins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Haskins. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did they keep it in?
What a fucking punt.
It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
What a punt.
The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you talk about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
back to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Let's fucking go.
He's taken down. A great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. To throw is Brady. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, no.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Oh, my
Let's check in with
God.
the referee.
Oh, why'd I give him an extra down?
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. And that knee will do it. Can't stop the clock defensively, so they protected their home field, got the victory in the wild card round.
And rewarded their home crowd. They came out in force for this one, really supported them throughout the year, and boy, they were something special in this one. And maybe it's their last home game, and if so, they sent them out with a great visual, didn't they?
Tonight.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
Irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sleeping, listen, we just spin the block around like a hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around like a hand on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If you didn't need it, you need you a confession, you a friend. You're staring at me, just a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm airing the scene. I feel just like the cheetah prince and I'm an heir to the sea. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft so I don't even grab the girl. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean to man of steel. And then I'm walking with some think you need a mail. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like I'm just feeling those blues. Think the freshman ain't Are you irresponsible without your money? I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money? I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winners, they go lose and then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me. Not you, I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing. I hate to break it, but me and myself too. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444.
Hello.
What's up, bro?
Yo, you saw the bet I made? Bro. Today, right before the game, I don't know why, but something told me that PSG was gonna win. And I was like, yo, I know they're gonna win, but I know Barca's gonna score at least one goal. So I put the odds for Barca to win, for PSG to win with both teams to score was plus 600, bro. So I put that, then I put Liverpool, and I have Manchester City to win tomorrow and Real Madrid in a couple days, bro. If I let it run and the rest of it hits, I get 680.
Nice. Yes. I think you should.
I think I might cash out after the Man City game.
I bought like 23. Just won my playoff game, yo.
In Madden?
I'm a choke, yo. I went up 17-0, and I was at the 1 yard line, and I threw a pick, yo, and he returned it for a touchdown. And I ended up winning 24 to 21.
Oh my god. I wish I was good at that game. It's fun to play. I'm just not good at doing like audibles and all that shit.
Yeah. I'm about to get kicked out, yo.
What?
I said I'm about to get kicked out.
Or what?
On my PlayStation.
Why?
Because they want to work with TV.
Who's they?
Jake, Martika, and Olive.
Well, it was nice knowing you. What happened yesterday? Why didn't you guys finish the Monopoly game?
Freaking Piero bought all. Piero's running shop, but he had no money. So when he landed on something to pay, I think he was bankrupt, and so he, instead of his dumbass selling shit, he accidentally hit the bankrupt button. So he went bankrupt, and then fucking literally 2 seconds after, Caesar fucking disconnected.
So who won?
Well, nobody, because nobody even got Monopoly.
Who was about to win?
Well, nobody. I mean, me and P. Gooch had good properties, but P. Gooch had no money. I had money. G9 could have won too. I mean, it was anybody's game. The only people who couldn't have won probably was Koki and Caesar.
Yeah.
You gonna play it? Well,